Over to some breaking news now. Chief Minister of Delhi, Atishi, all set to resign at 11 a.m. today. The Chief Minister of Delhi, Atishi, the youngest Chief Minister of Delhi at the age of 43 years, who took charge of the chief ministerial position in September 2024, is all set to resign today after Aam Aadmi Party was defeated by the BJP yesterday. Remember, she also holds charge of 13 important portfolios, including home, finance, education, and several others.
She has been one of the close confidants of Arvind Kejriwal. When Arvind Kejriwal had to go to the jail, he actually entrusted her with all the responsibility. I mean, a lot of departments, ministries in the Delhi government were distributed between Atishi and Saurabh Bhardwaj. And now she is going to be resigning at 11 a.m. That is what we are learning. My colleague Anushka also now joins us. All right, I'm being told that Ishika is now joining us on the broadcast here. Ishika, we believe Atishi will be submitting a resignation at 11 a.m. What more details?
Well, yes, in fact, as you rightly mentioned today, Atishi is in fact going to resign from the chief ministerial post of Delhi at around 11 a.m. And in fact, she is going to go to the, Raj Niwas to submit her resignation letter to the Lieutenant Governor, because only then, the new government can form. But as, in fact, as Vasudha was rightly saying, that we have seen Atishi as the youngest chief minister, and also, in fact, the fact, that how she had been holding numerous portfolios in the Delhi government, but, it was very sure that, Arvind Kejriwal had made it, that it will be Aam Aadmi Party's Arvind Kejriwal versus the BJP. And if you look at yesterday's mandate, more than being in the favor of the BJP, it was more the mandate against Arvind Kejriwal. So certainly, after that, this is in fact, what we are getting to know now, that Atishi is going to resign from the chief ministerial post, and she is going to submit her resignation letter to the Lieutenant Governor today at 11 a.m. Over to you.
Ishika, also tell us a little bit about, the short tenure of Atishi's, time as the chief minister in the national capital, because, we saw fewer confrontations. She's also somebody who got along with the LG, maybe slightly better than Arvind Kejriwal, but her own, victory from the seat of Kalkaji, what does this mean for Aam Aadmi politics? We saw the victory march yesterday. How would you assess Atishi's tenure as the chief minister of Delhi?
Well, Vasudha, it was very interesting, her tenure as the chief minister. Because, even before that, she was holding, multiple portfolios, and especially the education ministry. And we have seen, that the back and forth between the Lieutenant Governor and the chief minister's office had reduced a lot when Atishi was the chief minister. And that is why we also saw how, Lieutenant Governor had written a letter to her, wishing on New Year, saying that, you are a way better chief minister than your predecessor, Arvind Kejriwal. And we have seen the Lieutenant Governor more than once, in fact, complimenting Atishi for holding the chief ministerial post better than Arvind Kejriwal. Even though she did retort back, saying that this is petty politics from the side of the Lieutenant Governor. But certainly, the back and forth had reduced. And if you talk about, her tenure as the chief minister, we did see that there were a lot of, in fact, in fact, something that cornered the Aam Aadmi Party government. If you talk about the waterlogging issue causing the death of 4, in fact, in the coaching center, it happened during her time. In fact, after that also, how Arvind Kejriwal shifted from his residence, and Sheesh Mahal Rao was something that the BJP was demanding that Atishi should investigate the matter. So certainly her tenure was an interesting one. But, it was the BJP, the Lieutenant Governor also, who continued to say that it is Atishi's, Supremo Arvind Kejriwal, who is in fact undermining her importance by calling her a temporary chief minister himself. But certainly yesterday we saw the entire mandate was against the Aam Aadmi Party's heavyweight.
Absolutely, yes. And Atishi, she is the only woman candidate of the Aam Aadmi Party who's managed to win in this election. About 96 women candidates had participated. They had contested the election in the national capital, but only Atishi from the Aam Aadmi Party, she is the only woman candidate who could make it. Yes, she still gets to be the MLA of Kalkaji. While Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia, the bigwigs, of the Aam Aadmi Party have not been able to retain their seats, Atishi has retained.
In fact, Atishi and Gopal Rai are the only two big leaders from the Aam Aadmi Party who have managed to retain their seats.